What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Jess, and welcome back to another Madden 17 Ultimate Team video. And today we are 1-0 on the current season after picking up Le'Veon Bell and Xavier Rhodes, two new additions that I'm looking forward to hopefully having success with them. Now, Le'Veon Bell definitely showed some stretches last game, even though I didn't get a big run and I really couldn't showcase his 91 speed, but the little things that I did see, I enjoyed. The falling forward, the fighting for yards, the just making a 2-yard gain, a 4-yard gain. I definitely love to see that. Xavier Rhodes, I don't think was tested once that game because my opponent ran the ball each. It was like one of the most weirdest game play. You'll see it at the end of this video. You should see the end screen animation where you get to click on it and it'll bring you to the previous video. It should be on the top left hand corner at the end of this video. You should be able to click and it'll bring you there. Yeah, definitely check that one out. It was weird how my opponent was playing. But 2nd and 4 right here, wide open. We had underneath, but I tried to get the streak, but unfortunately we couldn't stay in bounds. So 3rd and 4 right here, and kind of a lucky throw. He definitely bit the route, but he came down way too hard and got himself out of position by the time I was winding up for the throw, and thankfully that right there happened. So not the best angle by me. I definitely should have cut it more outside, but still, decent gain. A was so wide open, and I just didn't want to risk it on the run. And right here we go to the out route, and Herman Moore does indeed hold on to the pass. So you can see I'm definitely struggling this drive, inching my way forward, play by play, not getting any real big gains, but getting consistently 2, 3, 4 yards a play as we bring it to the 2nd quarter. We chewed up the entire 1st quarter as we get stopped at the 2-yard line right here. We decided to just run it in, and we get stopped at the 1. We're going to try a fullback dive, but he was offsides, thankfully, so that allowed us to retry it. QB sneak, which fails. Of course, QB sneaks rarely work, but thankfully we end up getting on the 2nd try. So we're up 7-0, and we took almost a quarter and a half, and not intentionally, just because he wasn't giving up any big plays. So right here he decides to run the ball towards the outside, so we hold him to a 3rd and long right here. So this is a good opportunity to hopefully send some pressure and get ourselves a stop, but throws over the top, and that old school face catch style catch, that Madden 12 face catch, as he comes down with it and holds on to it. So 2nd and 20, nice inside pass, and he's getting these big plays when he needs them. 3rd and 6, and I just couldn't get there, but we do stop him shy and hold him to a 4th and 2 where we have it locked up, and I thought I did, and he's just Houdini out here. He's just I think I got everything locked up, and then one route comes out of nowhere, crossing across the middle, and he just ends up finding it. So right here goes over towards the right side, and I wish I clicked on a little earlier. When I did click on, he was already gearing towards the swat, so I could not get the pick. So we hold him to a 4th down with only 3 seconds remaining. He's going to go on ahead and take a field goal. Now, the problem with that is he can go on ahead and hit that double dip. He's getting back-to-back possessions, so he can possibly score a touchdown here and take the lead, which, obviously I don't want. I don't want to be down. So, thankfully, we manually covered that deep post going towards the right side, but underneath was the tight end, and he ends up throwing a dot. And as you can see, he's just dotting me up. I just cannot stop him. He is just passing the ball extremely well, getting real big chunks of yards, and then another dot. I just cannot stop him at this point. And it's like, every once in a while I'll go up against somebody who's just really, really, really good against blitzes. And it's like, okay, we got to try, as I say that, we send a blitz and we end up getting some pressure. But right there, big interception. Don't test that user. What I was going to say is every once in a while I'll come against somebody who's just really good against, look at my boy Le'Veon fight. Look at him go. Look at him. They're really good against blitzes. They have quick checkdowns. They know how to pick up blitzes, and sometimes just stock coverage and going on ahead and putting a whole bunch of zones out there with some random cross mans, will do a better job than sending some pressure. And I thought that was the case there, but thankfully, I don't know how Gronk caught that. It was not in bounds, but still, thankfully, we end up getting an interception with Barr. As right there, we played conservative. Hopefully it doesn't come back to hurt me as we settle for the field goal right there. And we take a full touchdown lead. So up 10-3. And he has shown that he can throw dots and dots all day. So right here, I'm in like a cover 3 marble. Zones all over the place. And just too much time. You know, I gotta hope for a block shed. We did a good job of covering everything, but you know, he rolled out to the left and had 9 seconds to be able to find somebody that was open. That should be illegal touching. Like, come on, let me get my penalty. At least that's how the rule works, right? Illegal touching, like you can't be the first person to touch the ball if you are out of bounds. So I believe that's that case there, right? If I'm wrong, Mulligan. So he actually went for the field goal, which I was surprised. I definitely thought he was going to go on ahead and go for it. You know, 4 yards. Now he just obviously has confidence in his defense. I feel more confident picking up 4 yards than I do stopping somebody, and that's just because I have zero faith in my defense. So 3rd and 4 right here. We called the draw and we get stopped shy. So you know, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna risk it, and we hit him with the toss. And I think he wasn't expecting that. I'm sure he was expecting the QB sneak. Him only having 1 timeout. I know better to score there, which is gonna go on ahead, dive down, so we can go on ahead and take our knees. So we do one more rush right there to the left, and we get tackle right there. Again, he does have his 1 timeout, which he used. So right there we take a knee. We're going to kick a field goal, and we're only going to give him 3 seconds to go on ahead and try and score a touchdown. And he elects to go on ahead and take it out. I thought he was at least going to try a Hail Mary, but you know, he took his chance on the kickoff return, and unfortunately for him, it doesn't work out. So that's the end of the video, fellas. Hopefully you guys enjoy another game where even though he was throwing dots, nobody really went to Xavier Rhodes, so I still can't really see what he has to offer. You know, he was just killing my zones over the middle. But Le'Veon fighting hard, had some really good broken tackles, and that battle ready definitely just gives him an edge, since I'm already spamming A for the stiff arm as it is. But we come away with the victory, and we are 2-0 on the season. So I have started playing some salary cap games. Again, I don't know if you guys are, you know, interested in looking. I got some really good games. I got 3 games, 2 of them that are really, really, really close, and one where I went up against a guy in the top 30. He beat the living hell out of me, which I would actually like to showcase because, you know, it's a learning experience. So let me know if you guys want to see those games. I got 2 really, really close games. One of them I won, one of them I lost, and one of them I faced this guy, and like I said, he beat the hell out of me. He was swerving, and I just couldn't. Whoo! That swerve is something serious. But let me know if you guys want to watch those, and we'll get those to you guys soon. It's your boy GS Man. See you guys next video. Follow me on Twitter if you guys don't already. Peace.